also the matriarch or the leader of our pod. Now here at Seaworld, our training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us. They even learn to take an active role in their own health and well-being. Now, as you can see, the female killer whales, Nalani, Katina, and Malia, were demonstrating some of those team behaviors that I was talking about, those synchronized movements. As you can see, all three girls were working great together as a team, and you saw that beautiful fluke way there in the center of the pool. Speaking of flukes, one of the healthcare or husbandry behaviors we train the animals to do is a voluntary blood sample using the blood vessels in their tail flukes. Now watch carefully, this is Katina, the Seaworld legend herself. She is going to be demonstrating what we call that voluntary blood position. Now as you can see, Jackie has asked her to roll ventral or upside down and bring in her tail flukes. Not only does this position give us a great look at her entire body, but it also gives us access to those blood vessels that are easily seen on the white undersides of the flukes. Our veterinarians collect a blood sample at least once a month, and the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed throughout the procedure. Now, if you watch us as trainers, we're always rubbing down the whales, sometimes on their backs, sometimes on their bellies, sometimes on their flippers or their tail flukes. The whales have very sensitive skin, and this is just one way we can reward them for remaining calm throughout procedures like this. And it's also a really cool way for us to strengthen our relationships. Now, blood samples are just one way we can make sure the whales are staying healthy. This is another example of an important diagnostic we use, and that is weighing the whales. Now, we ask the whales to slide their bodies up and out of the water just like this, but it's on our giant killer whale size scale that we have in one of our adjacent pools. Now, this is Nalani over here on this side, and I gotta tell you, Malia over here on this side just passed 5,000 pounds. She now weighs in at 5,070 pounds. That's right, she's getting big. Now you'll notice though that the portion of the whale's body from their dorsal fin to their tail flukes is in the water right now. That is the powerhouse of the whale. It's called their peduncle. It's very muscular and very heavy. If we were to weigh the girls with their peduncle still in the water, we would not be weighing the whole whale. So we simply ask them to raise their tails up and out of the water. Beautiful. Training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy so that we know the younger whales are growing properly and that the older whales are maintaining a healthy weight. Now, SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to gain in the wild. Some information, however, can only be gained through field research, and that's why SeaWorld partners with such groups as the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA to advance global education. Killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when we've seen them hunt.
Killer whales stand apart